5, 4, 3, 2. This is left side of the brain. Peace, Jaguar fam. How y'all doing today? Good, good. Me, how I'm doing? I'm doing, can't complain. I'm alive. Let me get away from them ignorant people. Okay. Yeah, I'm alive. Can't complain. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the likes button. Share the videos. Can y'all hear me good? I know I might sound a little down or whatever, but what you feeling, what you hearing, it is what it is. Because I've been thinking to myself, and what I came up with is this right here. When you're a person like myself, and you inside of this world, it's basically a punishment. What you mean, left side of the brain? What you about to say now? It's a punishment, man. And the reason why I say that is because people like me, it's like when you wake up, you may as well go back to sleep. And I mean that in the sense of, and that's why I sound like this. I know I sound real somber, but it's the reason why I sound like this. When you wake up, only thing you realize is that you're still here. And sometimes I feel like in this world, man, it's just better off to stay asleep. Because once your eyes are open, it can be exciting at first, but when it really dawns upon you, it's kind of heartbreaking. It's almost like somebody getting sentenced in a courtroom, and it don't dawn upon them until they put the handcuffs on them, and it still doesn't dawn upon them until they actually walk into the prison, and when they actually hear the doors go clink, and then they lay down on a metal cot, close their eyes, and then about a week later, it dawns upon them that I'm doing a 25 to life sentence. That's how I feel. It has dawned upon me. The reality has settled in that what I'm going through is like a form of punishment. It's like a form of punishment. And I don't think nobody feels how real it is like myself. Now, some people may have problems, but my problems, it's a spiritual problem. You see, my problem is beyond, oh, I can't pay my bills, so I'm mad. Or I go into a room and they don't like me because the clothes that I have on or something like that. Mine is past that. Mine is a spiritual problem. A spiritual problem. Meaning, I feel the way I do because of who I am. Because my eyes are open, it's like I will always feel it. the hate. I was in the grocery store today, and I was, turning down the aisle with my cart, and it was this girl. She was at the top of the aisle, right? But she was like in the middle of it, and she was with these two dudes. I guess one of them was her boyfriend, and the other was like the friend of the boyfriend or whatever. So I had my cart, and I was coming through. Okay, she looked at me, I looked at her. I didn't say anything, but it was quite obvious that I couldn't get around her. So the dude she was with, he had to say something. He said, "Don't you see that man trying to get by? Let that man by." And I told him, I said, she saw me, but she didn't want to move. I said, "But don't even worry about it. It's all good." That's what I said to the dude. She didn't say anything. And I said to myself, I am tired of having to go through this. I'm not giving up. I'm not saying I'm giving up. I'm not about to commit suicide, none of that. I'm just saying I'm tired of going through this. Because when she looked at me, she saw something in me that made her do that. Because if she looked at me, and if I wasn't worth shit, if I was like one of them, she wouldn't have had no problem with me. You see what I'm saying? And when I say them, some of you might be on this channel for the first time. When I say them, I mean, I'm speaking about the regulars on the channel. They know what I'm talking about already. We speak about the war between us versus them. You have to go back to see some of the videos to keep up with the videos that we do. Them, it just means trivial humans establishing mayhem, and us, the United Souls. So if I was one of them, she wouldn't have did that to me. But the fact that she looked at me and she saw that I was worth something, that's when she had to, be a bitch. All because I'm doing the right thing. And it's like, in this world, you don't get awarded for doing the right thing. It's like you get punished. You all get what I'm saying? It's like you get punished for doing the right thing. It's like everything is backwards in this world. And needless to say, I'm tired of it. And sometimes I say to myself, what if I didn't know the things that I know? I think a lot of the stuff I go through, I wouldn't go through it. A lot of the stuff I go through with people, just my presence alone creates a problem for people. Just me being me. I don't even have to say nothing. I can just be standing there and I create a problem. Do you feel what I'm saying? I'm talking to you. I know I'm touching somebody with this. Do you feel what I'm saying? This is a special Jaguar meeting. Do you feel what I'm saying? Just by being here, it's like I'm creating a problem. And I'm not even doing nothing to nobody. That's why I say it feels like a punishment, man. Like, what did I do to deserve this? See what I'm saying? What did I do to deserve this? It's like it's a crime to have a soul in this world. You would think it would be the opposite of that, right? But unfortunately, it's not the opposite of that. And I say to myself, like, you know how I say, like, living for yourself and not for others. I say to myself that really you gotta be able to accept loneliness, because unfortunately people, that's the reality that we just have to face. And I don't know how long we going to live or any of that, but I know that us, when I say us, United Souls, some things is just a reality that we're going to have to face. I mean, it's nothing we can do about it. We are lonely. That's why I say we are jaguars. Solitude can be lonely. Don't get me wrong. See, I never said that this thing is easy. I never said it was easy. And that's why I say what I said. When you wake up, you may as well go back to sleep. And having said that, I can understand why you have people like Buddhists and like Sadhus in Hinduism. Now I understand why some people, when they wake up, they'll just go in a cave and meditate. Because once you wake up, it's nothing to do but to go back to sleep. Just go into meditation. And, you know, I speak about carrying that cave with you everywhere you go, living in that cave. And I think that's why they call it a brain cavity. Because if you think about the word cave being the root word for cavity, a cavity is a space, and our brain is inside of the cavity of the cranium. I think that's what that means. I think that's the esoteric meaning behind that. Because once you wake up, you may as well just close your eyes and be out. Because anything outside of anything outside of being awake, and I'm not talking about that stay woke, that stuff they be doing, like hashtag. We're not even talking about. That's some old political. I don't even want people to confuse this with that. That's that hashtag, that hashtag Black Lives Matter and stay woke. I'm not even, that's that organic portal definition of social justice. I don't like social justice warriors and all of that. So don't confuse what I'm saying with that nonsense. What I'm saying is, when you wake up, it's punishment. Because when you were asleep, you was having fun. And then when you wake up, the fun that you used to have, you can no longer have it. Because you see everything for what it is. That's my reality. Now, I'm not knocking it, and hey, I wouldn't have it no other way. Don't get me wrong what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, once you wake up, it's a more harsh reality. A way more harsh reality when you wake up. Because number one, you're going to stand out more to them than ever before. So it's open season on you now. I mean, the attacks, they coming at you heavy. Especially as a man. Because as a man, you already, even as an organic portal male, you have to prove yourself constantly. Now imagine a person with a soul, not even an organic portal male, it's going to be triple the amount of pressure upon you. That's what I'm saying. And that's where I'm at right now. You know, I'm just being straight up blunt as I can be. That's where I'm at right now. And man, sometimes, man, that's why I said that time that if you not God or the devil, you really don't have no business being here. You really don't have no business being here, because the devil, his fate is already filled. He doesn't have a destiny. God's fate is already sealed. He doesn't have a destiny. But us as humans, we just living from day to day, still dreaming, hoping for things. And that's why I say don't expect good things to happen. Just live and stay positive in knowing that you made the right decision to do the right thing, which is not becoming one of them, which is impossible anyway. It's impossible for me to be like them. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't be like them. And that's another thing about it. Even if I wanted to be dumb and act like I didn't know, the real me, that umbilical cord left from the ripping away of the great falling away that's still connected to me, it's always going to remind me of who I am. So even if I tried, I couldn't be no other way. I mean, you can't convince these people that you're different. You can try to hide it. You cannot do anything to prevent reality. The reality of you are who you are, and they are who they are. And that's just what it is. You know? That's why, man, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I feel like, what's the next thing that I'm gonna get out of this world? You know, what's the next revelation? Because I'm not saying that I have received all the revelations that you can receive, but I feel like I have enough revelation to understand that this thing is a punishment for me. I have enough revelation to understand that. So I've decided, in saying all of this, you're saying, okay, left side, now what you gonna do with this? All of this that you're telling us, now what you going to do? Okay, I'm about to tell you. I'm happy you asked that question. Now what I've decided to do, I've decided to just, number one, if I'm not doing these videos, I'm not talking to these people, period. I'm done. I mean, I'm really going to go extremely hermit on these people. Extremely hermit, extremely monk, all the way. Because it's no purpose in dealing with them. And when I deal with them, it'll only be if I really have to. Other than that, I don't even have words for people no longer. Other than you on this channel, other than that, I'm done. This is the official I'm done video. Not with this channel, because this is what gives me some type of connection to, you know, something to escape this. So this is like an escape channel for me. So I'm not giving this up, so don't worry about that. Left side of the brain is, I'm going to be here. But far as this world, I'm done with it, man. Officially, I am done. How many of you will join me on this I am done campaign? Put it in the comment section. Put hashtag I'm done. If you feel me, put it in the comment section. Hashtag I'm done. Because it's no more trying for me. Trying to meet people halfway. The days of meeting people halfway is over, people. That time has expired. The days of giving people the benefit of a doubt, oh, they just a 1/10, all of that stuff, it's over with. A 1/10 is an organic portal. The days of second guessing is over. We about to be in the year 2020. What we say? The year 2020 represents what? 2020 spiritual vision. For those of you that's new to this channel, the regulars, they already know that. This may be your first time, but you got to go back from video 1 and work yourself up because you missed the whole summer semester. So the regulars, they already know what I'm speaking about. So we about to be in the year 2020. So that means there's no more time for half-stepping, second-guessing, and doubting what you know. From now on, when I feel something, I'm going with it. If I feel something about a person, that's what it is. Stop second-guessing yourself. Stop second-guessing your conscience. That's what it is, people. Sometimes I go back and revert sometimes, but I always got to tell myself, see, I have to be my life coach. I have to be my life coach. Because at the end of the day, it's me behind my eyelids. When I close my eyes, I'm dealing with my own consciousness. So the days of second guessing your psychic readings on people, giving people a second chance, the benefit of a doubt, all of that's done. Those days are done, man. Because we living in a time where the line has been drawn, man. We headed to that 0 year. And if y'all know anything about like computer systems, the binary code, the 0 and 1, it starts over. So we headed to that 0 year. So this is just a message of encouragement and at the same time a reality check. And left side of the brain, I can't offer you no cream puff communication. I'm not going to tell you that every day you're going to feel bright, because you're not. It's going to be some gray days. You see what I'm saying? Look at the clouds. They gray right now. Nature, what we say, it's the sanctuary. It's a lesson in everything. Every day is not sunny. You live in this nature, right? So how the world is around you, that's how your reality, that's how it is. Some days will be gray. Some days will be sunny. So I'm not selling you wolf tickets on this channel. There's many other charlatans on YouTube and in the organic portal realm if you just want to hear cream puff conversations. You know, I'm basically at this point, man, I'm a walking dead man. Because I'm dead to this world. I'm a walking dead man. I'm alive, but to this world, I'm dead. I have no purpose here, man. Once you wake up like I have, there is no purpose, man. Once you wake up, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people walking around, man, they just barrels, man. I look at these people like barrels. You know what a barrel is? Like an empty barrel with legs and arms. That's what these people are, man. And they expect you. They represent barrels. And the only thing they want you to do is fill them up because they empty. And what I mean by filling them up, the only thing they want to use us for is to fill up their barrels. To drop compliments into them, into their empty barrel. Because what we say is all about egotism. I done figured it out. This world is all about egotism. When you deal with these people, the only thing they want you to do is to stroke their ego from left and right. So what you mean? You mean I'm just a masseuse? So my whole life, if I live how they live, I'm just a massage therapist then? My occupation is just to stroke and massage the egos of these trivial people, these deadbeats? No, I can't do that. I can't empty nothing into their barrel. That's all they want us to do. I'm tired of saying, hey, how you doing? Walking past people. I ain't got no words for nobody. I don't, man. I tap out. I tap out. Tap, tap, tap. Tap out. I have tapped out, man. But this is left side of the brain. Just wanted to, you can take this as words of encouragement, a reality check, a wake-up call, whatever you want to call it today. But this is left side of the brain with today's message.